Welcome back to Careful Boys, everybody, where we are currently off the record.
Wow.
Really?
How does that make
like
you
we're in
feel?
the court.
Don't say shit, guys.
He does say it really scary.
Had dreams of being a lawyer. I didn't. I don't give a
We
shit.
are currently off the record. Objection?
Today's record is what?
How did you first ask your girl out?
Really?
Did you say ask your girl or eat your girl out? What'd you say?
Oh, come on, man.
I feel you, bro.
This guy, huh?
Real pussy
I
eater.
fucking
right?
feel you.
What an animal.
So,
I fucked Hannah the first 15 minutes that I seen her.
That's
Really?
fire.
That's gay. So how did that go?
That was probably the record.
Let's
that
start
true?
with that. Let's start with that. Go ahead. Walk us through it.
can I complete Joe Bingo? Did she eat your ass too?
Not the first night.
Okay.
No, not the first time that you guys were physically like face to face. I'm
Face
talking
to
about like
fucking
how
face,
did you even get face to face?
Oh, well.
The lead up.
The build up to it, yeah.
We've been talking online for like at least like
Tell
3 to
us,
5
tell
months.
us the story. Like, yeah, we're like, go to the beginning.
Okay. Oh no.
Joe, we're not hand on the first date. We're not gonna fuck you immediately. You have to fucking build it up.
Yeah.
Anthony,
Get
what's
us
the
wet
foreplay? What's
first,
the
dude.
foreplay of the story?
I had to give the Lamborghini. So you go, where'd you get that? So I could tell the story. Okay. So
Good storytelling. That's good.
okay. Oh, this is how it happened.
Tarantino style.
My first trip to London, it was Christmas time, right? And during that time,
I love the holidays.
whenever I travel, a lot of people DM me, like, cause it's like, oh, you're in my town, try this, try that. It always fucking happens. And then because at the time I was doing hella food blogs, a lot of people would send restaurants of their favorites, right? So when I was in London, they're like, I know what you guys are thinking. You always say that Londoners have shit food. This is what you gotta try.
Which you still
So-
think.
Yeah, and I still think that. So I kept going, getting the recommendations, putting it in my Excel file, right? And then Hannah was one of the few that was like, all right, everybody says London food sucks. Try these Chinese restaurants or whatever. And I'm like, these are some good picks. And I was like, why don't you come out and fucking go eat it with me, right? She goes, oh, I can't. I'm in a different city. And I'm like, that's fine.
You knew she was a girl at this time?
Not really.
So you were just down for anybody to DM you to go meet up?
She seemed pretty cool. Yeah. But there were, but also,
She was just a PFP.
You
But
didn't know
keep
she
in
was a
mind-
girl, but you said come out and eat with me?
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, keep in mind, I made 2 guy friends in London too that are fans.
Joe just likes hanging, bro. Joe's an easy hang.
I've made like
What a
fan,
wholesome guy.
I do meet and greets and I don't fuck all of them. Surprisingly, right?
You've never fucked a male
I don't fuck all my fans. Yes.
Hey, you know who does? Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger does. And he's a London.
Yeah, it's a secret, man.
You guys don't just like you're into fighting, right?
Yeah.
You don't like when you're traveling, don't you go to like a local MMA gym and be like, yeah.
And I fuck all them too, bro. I fuck all of them.
But the point
Top
is
to bottom, bro.
I think it's like,
I actually use social media like normal people use social media, and I have friends. Like I make friends on social media over common interests or whatever. The thing about Hannah, right? Her page was it was like textures and pictures, so it's kind of feminine, but there were groups of girls, and there was no picture of herself. Cause this was her professional Instagram, and it was like fashion and shit, and it was like dresses and clothes and shit like that. So yeah, obviously, like, you know, it was a girl, but I didn't know which one it was out of the group. But we were talking for like, she wasn't in the same city. I went to Central Europe, all this, we just kept chatting. I went to Vietnam, or I went to all these different places. Oh no, Vietnam came before that. I went to Hawaii and all these different places, and then we just kept chatting until one day she sent me a video. And I was like, oh fuck, this girl's actually pretty fucking cute, dude. What the hell? But before that, it was always just memes and jokes.
What was the video?
oh wait, so you asked her to go eat with you, she didn't come out to eat with you that one time?
She wasn't even in the same city. I think she was in Liverpool at the time. Yeah.
What was the video?
I've had bro dates though, okay? In London with fans.
We heard about Darian for a long time.
All right. Darian wasn't there, but yeah.
My friend, Darian.
I just think it's interesting, at least from my point of view, because I'm not an extrovert, so I enjoy privacy. So like when I go places, I just like, I'm in like my own bubble doing my own thing.
So keep in mind that the time I was there, I ditched one of the dudes that I went out there with, because I didn't have no friends. I had to change my plans. I made 2 friends there that fucking rescued me from this shitty adventure, and they were, you know, they knew who JK was or whatever, but we were all at the club, mutual friends, right?
There was one guy who's kind of a, I don't know how to describe him.
He was an incel.
He's kind of a moderator.
He was weird. We kicked him out, right? But what happened was those two guys, one of them, he's from the Czech Republic, so he went home early because this was Christmas week, so everyone was spending time with family. The other one had plans with family, so I was basically alone for like a week. And that's when I was just like, yo, who wants to chill? And in that club we went to, all as a group, the club owner I became friends with too, and he took me out for one of the nights. And so like at that time I was just basically desperate for friends because I just didn't want to spend, Christmas week alone and shit. And then what ended up happening was the guy that went to the Czech Republic, he was like, hey, why don't you guys just fucking come to my house and spend Christmas with me? And then so we went out there. And so that whole time I never met her. For the whole year, we just kept chatting back and forth. When she sent me a video of her and her friends just on production, she was just like chilling, laughing, like, and then she was sending me like voice memo or like video memo. And I was like, oh fuck, she's fucking kind of cute. And then so we went and chatted and all this stuff. And then, it got pretty serious, and she was like, when are you gonna come to London? I'm like, I don't know.
They were just like text flirting.
Yeah, we just text flirting, right? And then my buddy, he's been dating a girl out there for like 4 years, and then so he gets an apartment, and he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be out there, like, I'm gonna be bored all fucking day, so if you wanna come through, I got like 3 bedrooms. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll fucking pitch in, let's do it. So I was like, hey, I guess I'm coming to London, and then she goes, okay. And then by that time, we were flirting, we were talking sexual, all that stuff. So
Your
like,
phone, you're fucking doing POV videos.
I was jacking off like a motherfucker.
You're giving her a little taste of what your asshole's gonna be like pretty soon. Yeah.
So by the time,
Is that true?
yeah, hell yeah, dude. I was,
Everything.
bro. I'm a sex lover, dude, not a haver, but
Sex positive, not negative. Like,
I'm very sex positive.
yeah.
By that time, I think we were already like super, intense because when I like someone, I think I just get hooked, and I don't know, like I had other girls lined up because I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna go out there, who knows?
Dude, goddamn, it's so romantic.
This is the honest truth, right? Who knows? If I'm gonna go halfway across the world, who fucking knows if this one's gonna be dope, right?
Yep.
You might as well line up some other to just hang with.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what's gonna
You want
happen?
like a plan B out there.
Plan B, C, and Z, right?
Wow.
You just don't know.
26 of them lined up.
Cause I don't want to be the dude that just ends up and I get stood up and then there's like no one else to like. I'm just like in London and I have my friend and that night like he's just boning the hell out of his girlfriend.
And you're like, whose face am I gonna sit on?
right?
Exactly.
Or whose face is gonna sit on me?
Oh, I was thinking about your butt going on their face.
Whose
face is
Your
gonna
butt
sit
going on
on
their
my
face.
He's gonna sit on my face. Yeah.
Whose face am I gonna sit on?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Your real face.
So
Technicalities.
He's a face sitter.
So the thing is, like, I see her. First thing we do, we fucking walk upstairs, and then I don't know how this happened, but we go straight to the shower, straight to fucking all of that, and then we fucked before our first date. We fucked, and then we went on our date, and then we went to eat Italian food.
And how was the first time? Were you just like, wow, this chick is cool, man?
Wow.
We were connecting sexually.
How was the food?
We both were. We were both just like it was supposed to be a hookup. It was just like, I mean, come on, man. Like, it's London. Like, how the fuck am I gonna date somebody that far, you know? Yeah.
So even the flirting then, none of it got deep then.
It was sexual, and the conversations were long because it was so intellectually dope. Oh. So it was like, yeah, you just have fun with someone, and then it's not too deep, If it's not too deep, then it's like not committed, and you can explore a lot and have a lot of fun just shooting the shit.
She was obviously really like thankful too, because she was like, I can't believe you're taking me to Buca di Beppo.
She had never had Italian before. Can we get the cheesy bread?
We had American-style Italian food by Italians from Italy.
American style?
Yeah.
That's smart.
It was the weirdest shit. They
Pizza.
had mannequins of dictators on different tables.
Who was your favorite?
The Kim Jong-il one. Yeah. They had a fucking dictator just sitting, and I was like, so what do they do when they want to seat 4 people? They just have a mannequin of a dictator just sitting down. It was the fucking oddest shit.
Yeah. Was the food good?
It was good. Yeah, it was good. But it was just so weird. But yeah, that was like the quickest, I think, one of the quickest ways. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking back, no, that's not true. I've had other one-night stands, so I
I feel like you're kind of withholding from the story. You're in the shower. Take us through like what happened. Like minute 1, you get in the shower. Go ahead.
We drop our clothes, we're fucking making out, getting in the shower. We're fucking scrubbing the fuck out of each other. And then like...
You guys using loofahs or just bare hands at this point?
When did she go for your calzone?
I don't don't remember at that point. At that point, I think it went straight to the fucking bed, and we didn't even wipe ourselves off completely, and it's just
Still covered in suds.
Yeah, and I think my friend was in the other room, fucking taking a nap or something. Yeah, and then that was that.
But the sexual chemistry was on point, is what you're saying.
It was fire, man. I haven't had solid sex in a minute. Yeah. But that was cool.
So Jitsukawa, everybody.
And that was a little fan diss too. A little fan diss as well.
But
He's
when
like,
does
I
it-
had good sex with fans in a minute.
When did it go from that to, hey, let's try to have a relationship?
So
Wholesome question. I like that.
I would say maybe after we spent the night, I just didn't even want to meet any other girls. I was kind
So
of.
that's when you texted Plan B to Z, and you're like, "Fuck off."
A lot of text, copy and paste.
This is why we're buds, because I'm the same as you. It's just a curse, dude. It's
So
like,
to me, like the other part of me was like, maybe I should just try.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
who knows? Like you have to compare. But also it would taint what I got. Like once you do, it's like you can't really go back because you broke that sacredness. And I wanted to because I just want to feel different titties. It's just variety.
you told me, you promised me. You said as brothers, you said, I will get my dick sucked by two chicks at the same time, and I'll do it for you, Steve. You didn't fucking do it.
I still can.
You fell for the first chick.
Yeah.
And
ruined it.
And here you are.
Wasn't the first, but I still can.
Hey, you just need to fulfill that promise.
I will.
You swore to me.
I will.
Man, your word.
What made you want to swear to that?
I don't know. It was weird.
I just had to do it. Because Steve said he's like, I better be the first one out of all your friends to if you get a double blowjob, it better be me. That's what he said. I'm like, I will. I will. I'm not even gonna text. I will personally call you right after I nut. In my nut voice.
This is literally the most romantic story ever.
He did tell me. I'm not kidding. He actually told me that.
No, I believe you guys, 100%.
Because that was my thing. Like before because I was like, oh shit, me and my ex, we broke up. Oh fuck yeah, it's about to be on. About to head fuck multiple chicks at the same time. Probably lesbian women who want to be turned.
I feel like I had my hoe phase though in between. It was really fun. It was hard during COVID, but
You mean COVID
Yeah, but dude,
You had some chicks pick you up.
yes.
and drop you off.
They lifted me up and by my butt cheeks and shit. Nah.
Wait, did that really happen?
Yeah, I did.
I feel like Steve was right there just watching
Memorable.
of it.
I told him to call me, and he did.
Where did this happen? Fucking Amazon?
So Bart, you got with Gio. How does that go down?
Same way, 15 minutes. We're just fucking.
Yeah, fucking way.
Now ours is interesting because this is like way long time ago, right? This is like what? We got together in 2008, so this is.
Haven't you guys been friends for like decades before?
Yeah. So this is like 14 years ago, and then 3 years before that, he was dating my friend, and we were all in the same group together. But me and her didn't really get along. I thought she was a bitch. She didn't like me. She thought I was annoying. And when they broke up, the group still hung out, and then we used to go snowboarding a lot. And there's this one time it was supposed to be a bunch of us meet up at her house, and then we're all gonna go snowboarding. We go there, and then it ends up just being me and her. I text everyone else.
And you showed up an hour early.
Yeah. And I text everyone else, and no one else was picking up. And then so we're like, do we still want to go? We're like, oh fuck it, let's go. So we head towards Big Bear, and out of nowhere, it gets snowed in. And if you go to Big Bear, it's like a two-way street. Yeah. It gets snowed in to the point where it's just a pile up, and then everyone has to turn their car off.
Wow, the perfect condition.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Come on.
And then, so we're like, all right, so I guess we're stuck here. And it was kind of awkward because we didn't really talk like that. And then we just started talking, and then it just turned into like a 4-hour conversation. And then we're like, oh shit, like you're actually way different once we get to know each other. We felt that both ways. So we went, when it cleared up, we went snowboarding. When we came back, we wanted to go again. And this time it was our intention to go again. And I think it has always been like this weird, like, I don't know, like taboo thing where you don't really like date your friends' exes, but then me and that dude weren't really friends anymore.
And also, he didn't let her have any friends, so all of her friends were just us.
Oh, that's
Jesus.
weird.
So that's why it felt weird to just like after they break up to leave her alone. So everyone just felt like, hey, we could all still be friends and kind of like have, you know, like different time to hang out.
Like she'll have family, like Thanksgiving, like she'll go to one of our closest friends' house to have like Thanksgiving dinner, because that's just how tight the group was at the time. You know, it was just like, even after they broke up. And then so we started hanging out. I mean, we planned a second snowboard trip, and then yeah, it was kind of weird to like traverse this. And I think after that, when we came back and we started talking online, it was when we found out we both kind of liked each other. And then I remember like this is the Christmas break of college, where I'm supposed to come back and live at Joe's pad, and we're supposed to write skits like every single day, and which we did. But then I would tell Joe, I'm like, oh fuck, this is fucking crazy, because Joe's been friends with Gio for this whole time now. I'm like, I think we like each other. And I remember he would send me all these songs like Forbidden Lover, like Computer Love, because I'm like texting her.
He's fucking with the fact that you weren't supposed to, it's a guy coach.
Yeah, and he was just like sending me all these fucking songs and shit, and he was like, oh my god, I can't believe it, oh my god. And then and then I think finally me and Jiro like, wait, what's this thing we're dancing around or whatever, because it's been like a month. So
She said that first.
yeah, she said it first.
You pussy.
I know, I was a pussy. And then so we met, and then we talked about it, and then I think we told each other we liked each other, and then I had to go like, well, you know, before we take it any further, even though that fool's like not my homie anymore, I just don't like doing things like, I don't know, weird. I gotta like keep everything straight up. So I texted my friend, and then I was like, hey, can I talk to you about something? He's like, sure. And then so I met up with him. I told him the whole thing, and he goes, "Oh, you guys would never work out or whatever." And then I'm like, I was like, all right. I mean, that's, you could say what you want, because we weren't really friends at that point anymore, you know. But I just wanted to say, like, I just wanted to hear, like, let you know up front, and then
That's dope.
How long has it been now?
Yeah, respect.
14 years.
Do you think he's still like,
They gonna break up any minute now.
hey, no how. No how.
Just one kid so far.
He's holding on his short position.
Yeah, and then he was just like, and I was like, so do I have your blessing, or what's going on? He goes, yeah, go do whatever you want, because we're not even like really friends at that point. He goes, yeah, do whatever you want. And I'm like, all right, cool. So that was that. And then I think when we came back that night, we ended up having sex the first time. And then,
Ew, we got the blessing, went straight to it, huh?
and then,
It's like an old time traditional.
and then we just knew
Yes, we're
somehow
having marriage.
since day one. From that point, though, maybe because we've seen each other with other chicks. Like, I've been on double dates with her, with me and another chick, and her with that with the other dude. And like, I'm fucking on the beach, and I don't know what they're doing there. So I think we've seen each other in relationships for like because kind of like you and Nikki a little bit, where we've seen each other in relationships for already 3 or 4 years. So it's like we know the real each other, because there's no ulterior motive. It's not like we're both honeymooning, trying to impress each other. It's like
We weren't trying to fuck each other on the side.
yeah, like we already know how we are, and then so I think all of that just clicked, and then day one of us officially being together, we're like, I think we're gonna go all the way. Like we'll probably end up getting married.
So you fuck the first night, you go, we're marrying.
Yeah, I think we just kind of knew. I think we just kind of.
But when you know though, like it's just fucking easy.
Me and Nikki went on a date. I'll make it very quick. I was at a shoot with my buddy, so my buddy, forever homie, Michael Gallagher, totally sketch. He hooked it up where, so me and Nikki, we're gonna be in a sketch together because I'd just gotten broken up with by my ex, and then Michael was hanging out with Nikki a couple nights later, and she's like, "Steve Green's single? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm in love with Steve Green." And then
That's what Nikki said.
yeah,
Joe.
she
So-
straight up told him that, and then he's like, "Wait, you like him?" She's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Oh, I don't think he's ready for that yet." And then
Why is he cock blocking?
well, I think he was being a homie actually, just trying to set the table so it wouldn't be too crazy, so I could hook up as much as I wanted to if I wanted to. But no, so I'm at the shoot with Nikki, and Michael writes this thing where like me and her are supposed to make out, and so like we're making out like for like fucking 27.
What a homie.
Oh, he's the best, dude.
What a G.
He's my best man.
What a true Scotty
He's my-
Pippen right there,
yeah,
man.
yeah, for real. He's my best man.
He's better than Scotty.
He's my best man, and I took that personally. No. So we're doing that make-out sketch, and she kept on like jumping on me too. Like it was like part of what she was improvising was she kept jumping on me, and I was like, God damn, this chick is fucking thick. I am fucking already down, bro. You know what I mean? Like I was like, this bitch is fucking ready to go. Wow. Yeah. So then, we were on set, and and we were talking about movies or whatever. I like movies. Me and Michael write movies is cool. And I was like, yo, like this movie Great Gatsby. We kept talking about it. I was like, you want to go fucking see it? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, cool, it's on. And then she texted my buddy Jason Horton, who I moved to LA with, so he's like a real homie. And I moved to Koreatown with him. And she's like, do you think it's a date? And like apparently, unbeknownst to me, I texted her within like 20 minutes, and I was like, yo, I'm picking you up at X time. I'm buying you food. It's a date. Just to like fucking really set the table. Yeah.
What a G.
So,
Well, because I realized that it was a little bit vague the way that I set it up because we were in the sketch together.
That's nice to clear
and
that
so
up.
I just wanted to cement that
Really
fucker.
fucking nice to clear that up.
That's an important move.
Yep.
If you're interested in a chick, you got to be like, hey, this is the fucking date.
State your intention.
Or if you're not,
Then you'd be like, you wanna just hang out like that?
Exactly.
You wanna get coffee or something?
So, but then once dude,
It's improv, baby. It's improv.
I'm not kidding. Once I confidently set those terms, I showed up at the date, and I just fucking pissed all over myself.
That's how you stick your
I
claim,
just
baby.
fucking peed like this, and I was like, I'm so sorry, but people, I'm a big time people, I'm a real people.
And then she says, "Oh, let me clean it
Ah,
up."
he's poor son of a bitch.
I can change him. I can fix him, dude.
It was the George McFly thing. I fell in the street. No. So then, you know, I pick her up, and like the story goes, like I pick her up, and then I'm driving. I'm supposed to go to Burbank. I drive south. Like I pick her up. She's in Hollywood. I drive south to go to Burbank. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on because there was so much butterflies and so many feet.
You gotta put like the Thomas Guy drum.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Do you know where the fuck you're going?" And I was like, "Yeah," because I was. And then I didn't. And then she's like, "Yeah, I don't think this is where Burbank is." And then so we ended up getting there. We had sushi. We talked for like fucking 4 hours, like you and Gio, like in the ice storm thing. And dude, it was on after that. Like she ended up texting her friend. She's like. Her friend's like, "Hey, how's it going?" Because she always knew that she wanted to go on a date with me and stuff. And then Nikki texts back the same night as our first date. She's like, "Do you want chicken or steak at the wedding?"
Wow. That's awesome.
And it's just like that. When you know, man. It's like all the way on. And I knew. I'm not kidding. It was crazy. I knew I was gonna marry this woman. I told Michael that. I was like, "Yo, Mike." I was like, "Can I ask her to marry me already?" He's like, "You should fucking hold on."
You should hold up.
I was like, "Yo, I'm ready." He was like, "I'm not kidding. This is like in a week." And he's like, "You should hold off." And then I did for like 2 years before I actually asked her, but I already knew she was down like within like.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
God damn it, this chick is thick.
Thick. Still is, by
That's
the way.
a great one. Damn.